Home swap. Meet the Malyshev family. Elina is 24, Alex is 27, and they are living far away from civilization. In a small tent on the shore of the Strait of Malacca, Malaysia.
We are travelers.
Yeah, we are. We live on a magical island in Malaysia.
Our life has been one big trip for a year and a half now.
Before they met, Alex and Elina used to travel on their own, but when they became a couple, they decided to leave their desk jobs in Moscow and go together to more easily conquer the world. Elina and I met in an airport. Both of us had tickets to Morocco.
We fell in love with one another by the third day of our trip.
Yeah. We started dating right off the bat.
Alex just said, "Lena, we are going to see all of the world," and that was it. That was enough. We have been traveling the globe since then.
We started in Morocco, went on to the Czech Republic, Estonia, Sweden, Finland, then we moved here to Asia. We've been to Hong Kong, Macau,
India,
Cambodia, Vietnam,
Thailand,
Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and Malaysia.
and Malaysia.
Elina and Alex didn't want to get used to new living quarters each time, so they decided to take their home with them. They bought a 48-square-foot green-colored tent that weighs just 7 pounds when folded. All the modern conveniences are outside, but they have a spectacular view from their sole window, which is also their entrance. And what a fine view that is. The cost of this property is $27, and you could buy it in any tourist shop. This tent is like our sanctuary. It's always with us, and we can put it up anywhere we want.
Our most precious items are our passports. They're everything to us. And our sleeping bags. We also have a burner and a metal cup to cook food in.
In the morning, we're like seagulls overlooking the ocean. I have my tea, Elina has her coffee on a first-come, first-served basis. The second one gets the coconut, which is both food and drink. Baby! I got breakfast.
A couple pairs of shorts, couple pairs of shirts. That's all we need.
Alex and Elina's relationship is based on the holy trinity of plain living, freedom of movement, and passionate romance. We're living on our own personal beach. There are no other people here. We're totally on our own.
My shower cabin is the whole ocean. My wardrobe is that lonely hanger.
We also have a lot of pets. Look at those monkeys. Food is everywhere around us.
Mostly fruits, the rich gifts of nature.
But as they say, trust in God, but don't be fooled. And our heroes can take care of themselves. We would take tourist groups and show them our personal route. We would sell cotton candy.
I was cast
Lena.
in a yoga school commercial in Indian movies. I wrote some pieces for our travel blog.
We sometimes sell photos from our trips on the streets. These side jobs earn enough money to live and travel. With some cash in their pockets, Alex and Elina drive to the town where they buy everything that doesn't come from the trees or the ocean, and charge their phones.
Only 5 ringgit. Please, come on. Just one more.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We had a good life in Moscow,
Yeah,
but it was our dream to travel, explore new countries, places, and people, and test ourselves.
I think that everyone's wish is to see all the world has to offer.
Life is good. I'm enjoying it a lot, to be honest. But the 15-foot tent isn't exactly the family nest Elena was dreaming of.
Every day I think about where we will go when we return. We have nothing left in Moscow. We will have to rebuild everything from scratch or, I don't know.
Why, darling, why?
Come on, honey, I mean it. I'm being serious. We live without looking back or forward, and that worries me. I want to own a house, a place where you know you can always return. I want to have a cozy home, then babies, of course, and a big dog. I don't like the word stability, but something in me wants a bit of it.
Home swap is a great opportunity for Elina to remind her beloved husband that a solid roof is more reliable than the comfiest of tents. Home swap. Now meet the Kvasha family. Lyudmila is 32, Yuri is 53, and their son Leonid is 5. They live in the village of Kozynevo, in the vicinity of Veliky Novgorod. We are the Kvasha family, and we live in a house that we love. Yuri is a former military colonel. 5 years ago, after a long-desired resignation, he moved to the countryside with his family, swapping a concrete house for a wooden one and a city smog for clean air. I had dreamed of having a wooden house. In Russia, a wooden house is what is best for your family. It is easier to breathe and merrier to live in a house like this. This two-story house has a living room combined with a kitchen and 1.5 bathrooms. There is also a Swiss chalet-style guest house with 4 beds, a pen for animals, a Russian sauna, and a small personal lake. We painted the house blue, which is unusual. And then we learned that aristocrats of the Russian Empire used to paint the interior of their estates blue. The aristocratic estate of the Kvashas cost them around $300,000. The owners grow or catch all the products they need, so they don't need to leave the grounds of their fiefdom too often. I think it is really amazing. We have homegrown meat, natural vegetables without GMOs. We catch our own fish in the lake.
Come to me, big fish and little fish.
While the men of the Kvasha family go fishing, the seemingly slight Lyudmila manages the rest of the household.
I take care of the land, the hens, the turkeys, and the rams.
She slaughters them herself.
Yeah. I grew up in a village, so this lifestyle is not really that hard for me.
The story of how Yuri and Lyudmila met resembles the dream of all countryside girls. Young and beautiful, she came to Veliky Novgorod to study, and he fell in love with her. I really liked Luda from the beginning. She was young and beautiful, but she wasn't spoiled. I started wining and dining her, taking her to museums. But then he thought, why take the girl to someone else's museum when he could build his own? I've been gathering things all my life, like a hoarder. I opened the first private museum in our district, the Iron Museum. Today, the Iron Museum is a local attraction where more than 300 irons from all over the world are exhibited. When tourists arrive in Novgorod, they first go to see the local Kremlin, and then they visit my museum, the Museum of Irons. After the museum, it is only natural to stay in the Kvasha family's guest house for the night. Lyudmila serves her signature borscht at an extra cost, of course.
My job is to make everyone happy and willing to return.
So for Lyudmila, this estate is a home, an office, a country house, everything she needs. But still, she needs more.
This is a wonderful place, but I would love to come out into the world more often. See more people, more movement. I can also see that Yura is becoming a bit lazy as of late. He is turning into some kind of a fluffy cat who wants to lie on the sofa each evening with his belly up for scratching.
Why so little? It's like a cat's portion.
Honey, I just want you to be thinner, prettier, and healthier.
Yeah, 6-foot-tall, hot blonde with dark eyes.
I don't like his lazy lifestyle. I would love to see him thinner and more active.
And I'm just letting her dreams be dreams. All my adult life, I've wanted to be assigned a decent pension and just rest.
See? I'm living with the grandpa.
Lyudmila hopes that home swap will break her husband's old man routine and inspire some activity in him. Home swap. According to our rules, 2 families get to swap their houses and lifestyles, cars, everyday problems, and pastimes. They also have to leave for each other a sum of money that they usually spend in 3 days.
Let's think about how much money we should leave.
Why? Food is everywhere around here.
But what if it's a big family? I mean, we don't even know how many children they have. We have got to give them some money.
I'm stingy.
Come on, I'm serious. They're not used to a life like this.
So how much?
I don't know, 30, 50?
Are you kidding me? I say 25.
They have to buy water and some food as well.
What do I care? This is their problem.
Honey, we should leave 50.
No, Lena, this is too much.
They are our guests after all.
What if they don't leave anything for us?
We will come up with something. You know us. But you don't know them. Maybe it is their first time in another country. We have got to be generous like never before.
50 ringgit, how much is that?
Around $12.
I'm leaving this money from my very heart. While the Malyshevs are thinking of new ways to warm Alex's heart, the Kvashas decide what to leave for them.
We have to leave some money for them.
I think we shouldn't leave any money. We have everything. There are potatoes and carrots in the cellar, rams and turkeys in the yard. They only have to slaughter and cook them.
What if they're not used to this? And it is kind of rude to make them do that. They will need money.
I think they've got to feed themselves and overcome hardships.
No, we should definitely leave at least a small allowance.
They can sell the eggs. Everyone in the village buys our eggs.
I don't know about you, but for me, this will be a disgrace. I don't want to do that.
A person can only disgrace himself.
I'm sorry, Yura, but you are being greedy.
It's not about greed. I just want to get them to work, you know? This house has everything. Let them take what they can and do what they must. I've spoken. Both families also leave instructions for their guests so that newcomers leave everything in order and get a full taste of a different lifestyle. They should also attach a photo report. Home swap. I hope that the house will be in some foreign country, don't you?
I don't mind going home. That may sound funny, but we really miss the food. Buckwheat, sausage, sunflower seeds,
Dumplings with mayo.
dumplings with mayo, borscht, all of this stuff.
I was supposed to say I miss the borscht.
Well, say it.
I miss borscht. I want Lyudmila to eat worms, insects. I want those polished nails to dig earth and find edible roots to feed our family.
Thank you, darling.
In other words, I want Lyudmila to learn to appreciate the comfort and stability of our life. Everyone's wishes have been noted. It is time to swap houses. The Kvasha family goes to Malaysia, and the Malyshev family goes to the village of Kozynevo in Russia. Welcome to your new home. Day 1. With the warmest clothes from their backpacks on, the Malyshevs arrive in Kozynevo.
I hope we don't get stuck somewhere in all this snow. Oh no, don't do that.
You said you missed the snow.
Not the head, no.
Watch your head. Yeah. That is the snow you wanted to see so much. My hands are freezing. After the 82 degrees in Malaysia, Russian minus 24 feels quite extreme. Good thing that Alex is wearing a bandana fit for any season.
This is a perfect example of a village. It is an authentic Russian village.
And people in this authentic Russian village know that the Kvashas swapped homes with strangers. So as soon as Alex and Elina arrived in Kozynevo, the neighbors greeted them as their own kin.
Such pretty houses. Hello.
Good day.
Hey, hello.
Oh, are we going to live with you?
Who's a good boy? Hey.
I'm Alex.
She looks so beautiful in the snow.
Oh, hey, let's cuddle.
Where should we go? Look, it is written Prosta Kvashino.
What a strange name. Everything looks so strange. First, it wasn't like a feral sign.
Yes, there was just a plaque.
It was just some kind of private plaque. Why is it called Prosta Kvashna?
That is the owner. Do you mean it is his name? Kvasha. His last name is Kvasha.
Ah, that's a rare name.
Here it is. Meet your new home. If you need anything, just ask me.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is not surprising that village folks are so friendly. We were flying here with the thought that they might help us. Look,
I hope it's warm inside.
it is awesome. It is like a winter house, as if covered in ice, don't you think?
No, I don't know.
Such a nice blue house. Let me just do this, will you?
The only thing I wanted to do is get warm inside that house. Chilled to the bone, Elina and Alex dashed not to the furnace, but the amazing, shining toilet. After living in a tent, this pretty common utility feels like a piece of luxury for them.
I'll be quick.
Don't splash the water. I think I look like Ivan the Terrible.
Did you change your footwear?
Yeah. Here, put on these. They have some warm clothes too. Oh my. That is fantastic. Fantastic.
I didn't imagine people could actually live like this.
Your words will sound more natural from the Kvashas when they see your tent.
Where's the house?
Here it is, it's a tent. See?
We are going to live in a tent? This cannot be true. We have probably come to the wrong place. When I saw those jungles, when I saw that tent, only the sea and no commodities, I was terrified.
I felt some kind of fear from the start, but I was certain that everything would be fine.
This little tent is just for two, so I don't know where you're going to sleep, darling.
I've never lived in a tent in such heat, but I think it is stifling in there. I wasn't scared by the climate. I knew it wouldn't be freezing in the night. After all, it's not the Arctic.
Look, there's a hammock. One of us could sleep there.
Lyudmila could sleep in there. She's not too heavy. It was hard for the Kvashas to believe that this place was their home. But eventually they found proof that it was true.
Look. Hello, friends. Welcome to our house. We buried all our things because the local wild animals would have dragged them away. You will have to dig them out. Check the map.
Look, where's the sea? Here it is. Here's the tent. Here's the tree. My trousers are hanging down already.
Maybe it's here?
The map is no use. Here is the hammock. Leo, you try. It all began like a game, you know? Find something, do something with it. But we had to survive for real.
Look, here's an X. This has to mean something.
We could have left a shovel. Come on, Leo, dig. I guess I found something, right?
Maybe you will dig up the keys to a real house.
This...
Keep digging. Is that a second tent?
It's a machete. Like a knife.
That's impressive. What is it for? I guess it's for chopping trees. And a machete is good for self-defense. I feel more confident now.
Of course, you can easily imagine Lyudmila charging at enemies with her machete. Here's a sleeping bag. Here's a second one. That's it. No, that's not quite all yet. There is a universal metal cup with a handle, which is also a pot, a dipper, and a frying pan. But the survival kit didn't really impress our guests from Novgorod. Home swap.
Everything feels so Russian here.
Elina, wait. The Tsar has come to the palace. Bring me a nice cup of mead, woman. That long table looks like one kings and aristocrats would use to feast upon. Very cool.
Yeah, that is how I imagined a big house for a big family.
Come on, put these lapti on. Lapti for you and Veliky for me. That is right. Oh, look, there's also a helmet.
Alex, you're going to break it!
That happens.
Alex, why did you have to do that? We're screwed.
I must admit it is interesting.
We don't see a lot of things like these in our lives. I think some of them we have never even seen before. Of course we wanted to touch and examine everything. Alex was so curious, he probably ruined half of the stuff.
Here comes a moment in history. Meeting Russian roots. Or more precisely, Russian dishes. When did you eat last time? I think in Malaysia. Maybe it'll work the third time.
Abracadabra! We were were so hungry, I was picturing to myself what I would see in the fridge.
Yeah!
Caviar, all kinds of meat, sausage.
Meat, sausage, cheese.
But all we saw were just 3 jars. Still ate everything, though.
Snap, I thought they would leave us a feast.
I thought that too. I hope to eat some sausage. Let's eat this.
Delicious stuff.
Yeah, delicious. We've got to find an opener.
Don't you command me?
My God, honey, this is so tasty. Wasn't there an opener?
Знаешь, я настолько
I'm so hungry I don't have time to look for anything.
ничего искать.
Is it beef?
А может быть, корова?
Maybe it's a cow. Foreign caviar.
Морская.
From eggplants. We have got to find more food somehow.
Пойдем во двор.
They have chickens in the yard. We can take all their eggs.
Why do you think their house is blue?
I don't know, maybe these people are always blue.
Are you full?
Let's see some more of our museum.
Let's go.
Wash your hands after, here.
Look, it's the children's room.
That is so sweet.
Look at this pretty little bed.
We'll have a room like this, I promise.
I wonder, is it a boy or a girl?
Слушай, наверное,
You wondered why the house is blue, remember? It's probably because...
It is a boy.
A boy.
мальчик и покрасили
After his birthday, painted the house blue.
синий. А это,
This is
наверное,
probably Lake Ilmien.
Listen, I guess we live with artists.
You're right. It's like we are in the Kvasha's private museum. I feel like I took part in some sort of school exhibition.
Like from an ancient Russian house.
More paintings.
We were so hungry,
Yeah.
we didn't see all that beauty at first.
You could spin the yarn.
Is that a spinning wheel?
Wi-Fi's good.
They have Wi-Fi.
The most precious and large showpiece was found in the bedroom on the second floor of the museum house.
Oh dear, this is so different from the tent. Sleep.
Да ладно.
Come on, the tent is cool too.
Well, I'm not sure anymore.
I can find 2 more girls. You can be spinning yarn by the window, like in a
You are such a joker.
fairy tale. European quality windows to keep the warmth in.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to live in a house like this.
To be honest, I saw all of this as some kind of a game.
We know from the start that the family of this nature, people occupied this house. Younger people wouldn't settle here.
Look at this.
Знаешь,
They would put coal inside, you know, and then iron.
I thought about water.
Water.
They are into collecting old stuff.
Antiquities.
первый этаж, окей, можно
All right, they can keep the first floor for the guests, show off their collection, but then this place becomes a warehouse.
просто как склад.
There was no room down there.
There's no room down there, yeah.
Yeah, and they put it upstairs.
Let's put it upstairs, why not? Meanwhile, the Kvashas, miserable and hungry, were saved by the ocean that brought them exotic food. What's that?
Here, it's a coconut. It's really heavy. We have this cutting thing. Come on, I'm so hungry.
Hope I still have fingers after this.
Hooray! Leo, here's the milk. Pour some for him. You like it? I like it.
What do you think, Leo? Are we going to survive in this country if we eat only coconuts?
We won't make it.
We had to eat whatever we could find in these jungles. Anything at all.
Got it.
You made the right choice. I will save you from starvation.
I never doubted it.
But little Leo wasn't very fond of the idea of eating nothing but coconuts.
I don't want to live here. You wanted a 5-star hotel? Yeah. Look how beautiful it is here. You can wake up in the morning and run into the ocean and drink some coconut milk. Mom, can I put on my swim briefs? Want to swim already? Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Turns out you can solve any problem. Just let the kids swim in the ocean.
It is paradise to live by the ocean.
But paradise was full of unpleasant surprises.
My God, there's so much trash. This is horrible.
The products of civilization. They took a huge dump on nature. Bastards! Before the Kvashas are buried in garbage and the Malyshevs tear the museum apart, both families should learn the rules of their new houses and count the money given to one another for their 3-day stays. The rules. I don't know, there must be some hot dogs somewhere, I guess.
I guess these are eggs.
Don't let them starve.
Don't let the animals... And don't starve yourself.
And don't starve yourselves. I wonder what they mean. Do we have to feed the animals and then eat them?
Why so many beds?
Well, we're definitely going to cook eggs.
Maybe there's one more room somewhere?
There's probably some other place here, like a small cabin, like a guest house or a hostel.
That is interesting. Like, don't scare off the clients.
Don't scare off the clients. We're going to be real hotel owners.
For real.
Oh boy.
Fishing.
There's fishing, ice fishing. I haven't fished since childhood.
Fishing is not to be missed.
We're going to drill the ice.
This is so cool.
And then we'll eat dumplings.
No money.
No money.
Well, it's a good thing we're used to that.
We're used to this. We thought the owners would leave a ton of money for us.
Well, maybe not a ton, but we expected some.
Well, yeah, that we would have as much money to spend as we wanted.
Basically, we wanted to splurge.
But all we saw was a huge nothing. We were upset.
That was a real disappointment.
We're going to earn cash from our guests. This is our house for 3 days, and it's our business. We'll not leave here empty-handed.
We don't lie on the sand here. We ride the waves. This is crazy. Dear, I can't handle this thing.
Me too. We don't spend money on food. The most delicious food is whichever we can gather and cook ourselves.
Cool. Yura, look, a traveler can always get help from the locals. So you hitchhike anywhere and back for free. But they still left some money for us. 50 ringgit.
At the airport, 1 ringgit is worth 20 cents. I think that's only enough to buy water.
We will survive.
We can sell something from our luggage. Home swap. With the house rules made clear and money for 3 days received, the participants are ready to get a taste of their new lives.
It feels so warm. This is going to be so good.
When we saw a lot of winter clothes in the hallway, we knew it was our salvation.
There's so much to see.
Let's look at your estate, my lady.
It's like a real household.
Yeah. When we came out, we heard the animals when we went there. We wanted to have a look at all the cattle, birds, and everything.
There's a cow. I can hear it. You're going to milk it, not me.
I'm not touching anyone else's nipples. Ah, it's some more chickens.
It wasn't a cow after all.
Ah, it's a ram.
Oh my God. What is all this?
This is our breakfast.
Eggs are good. Oh my. Why are there so many?
They're here.
At least we are not going to die from hunger. Come on, drink up. You probably won't have another chance, my dear.
I don't know, but
So fresh. It is still warm. It even has some hay on it.
for you, delicious. So delicious, yeah.
Yeah. You okay? See, I don't even have to cook for you, honey. Couple of raw eggs, and here you go.
Yeah, whatever. I just swallowed the brew and was like, that was my first raw egg. I like tasting all kinds of gross things. Elina makes me do it. Always says it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Who is that?
I guess we're having Thanksgiving dinner today.
Ah, this is a turkey, isn't it?
Oh, you're so freaking weird. I swear to God, we saw such a large bird. It looked so curious.
I don't think we have ever seen these before.
I wanted to pet it immediately.
Easy, easy, don't scare it or it will probably die right there and we will have to cook it. We are not going to eat you, I promise.
Maybe. Hey, bro.
Hey guys, look at him. Look at him, look at him.
I gotcha.
Let's feed them, will you? Will you? It is food, yum yum. Alex, they are not hungry. Mother of God.
Look here. I brought something for you. What are you afraid of? Are you men or not? Oh, they're so cool.
Yeah,
They're like so awkward.
they just bat at you is all.
Hey, folks. What are you hustling around about? Come on, guys.
They are scared even more than I am.
Guys, come on. Help yourselves. It's all for you.
Bon appetit.
We could not be farmers, you and I.
I don't think so either. I can clearly see this is not my thing.
Come on, this household is immense. Maybe you will find something fitting your exquisite demands.
Looky here, it's a sauna. I want a steam bath. Honey, heat their sauna for me, won't you?
Look at those girls, they're
Oh
awesome.
my, don't you look? Don't you know how it's done?
I'll make something up.
Let's heat it up.
You mean right now?
Yeah, what are we waiting for? It is not going to heat up fast, you know. It will take until this evening.
Let me find some paper.
Here you go. This is like starting a fire on the beach.
Home swap. Meanwhile, the guests in the beach tent are not even dreaming about a sauna. They have more pressing concerns.
This place is beautiful, no doubt about that. But tell me honestly, how are we going to survive? What are we going to eat?
We can look around, scale some trees. I can tell there's something growing up there.
You must be kidding, right? Please, dear. Promise we will not be eating this, although it might be good for you. I'm sorry, Yura, but you are wasting your time. I'm not going to eat this.
You will.
Yura, be careful. I told you, don't be climbing those trees. You're not a monkey. He was trying to get us some food, but what if he fell down, broke some bones, and never got up? What would we do then? Are you eating this? Toss that away, dear. It is no good. Stop. You can get an infection or poisoned. Yura, no, we must come up with something else.
Where are fellow Russians? They can help us. There are no fridges there, but the Malyshev said there is plenty of food there. To impress whoever roams about the local forest, and to command food to submit itself without resisting, Yuri puts on his service cap. Let's find some food in that forest. Look, someone stretched a piece of rope. When you wake up at night to pee, hold on to that rope. You'll never get lost.
Goodness.
Don't look down. Food is growing up there.
We could gather those branches for a fire.
We'll gather them on our way back. We left a house full of food for those guys. They can cook turkey, mutton, eggs.
Eggs for breakfast?
Hey, here are some mushrooms.
Where? Let me look.
Here, there are mushrooms here.
I don't think we should eat or even touch this. Shake that tree. Shake it.
It is not a club, and you are not a DJ just to tell the trees to shake it.
That's no good. Daddy! Something is biting me. We need to get away from here.
I found some fresh water.
Jeez, there are worms floating there. Don't you drink this. There are worms. Jeez. I've had enough. Stay if you want. Leo and I are going back. This isn't fun anymore.
Guess I should follow them.
Gather everything you see.
I was right to marry you. The Malyshevs are not worried about food or shelter at all. The sauna is heating up, so they have some time for good old sightseeing. This is an ice hole.
No, no.
You do it first. I ate that egg.
What is your logic? That was an egg, and this is freaking cold water.
Remember what you told me?
No.
This is a great opportunity. Once in a lifetime, so here's your opportunity. I knew I would risk taking a dip in the ice. And I hoped so much that Elina would go with me. The tour around the Kvasha estate feels infinite.
The shower in the middle of the room looks ridiculous.
This is fabulous.
The first thing we see is a shower cabin right in the middle of the room between the 4 beds. That is a rather unique approach.
4 beds.
Just enough for a family, mom, dad, and 2 children?
No one loves grandmothers and grandfathers. No country for old people, huh? The Malyshev's reason seemingly started to fade in the light of so many new experiences. They didn't even assume that guests were going to arrive there on the following day. But they were smart enough to find the cellar. Elina!
What?
There's beer!
Beer? Are you kidding? Hooray! Just what we need in the sauna. Grab as many as you can.
Raspberry jam, gooseberry with oranges.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, look.
This is squash spread.
What are you doing in that cellar? Guys, hello? Hello, is it good to look around in other people's cellars? Why someone else's? Oh, now I understand.
You didn't expect us.
Is that yours? This is our cellar, that is your cellar, and this is our cellar. We already celebrated.
Oh dear, we already celebrated.
I was so ashamed. We were like caught red-handed, though we didn't intend to steal anything from anyone. Luckily, those people were really nice.
They just told us not to do something like this again.
Maybe we can go to the sauna together? Sounds good. Is it heated up? Yeah? You managed? Yeah? Okay, don't worry, it's all good. When the sauna...
Yeah.
Yes, you can come. All right, yeah.
That was awkward. Let's get out of here quick. The Kvashas on their side can't get away quickly from any of the problems messing with the life on the island. Where else can we find such a beauty? It is worth suffering for it. To make the evening even more romantic and warm, Yuri is going to start a fire. He's got the firewood, but he needs to find matches in the bag.
Here's a match.
How do we light it?
There's nothing to strike it on. Oh my god, what do we do?
This is over.
What is over, Yura, dear?
Don't raise your voice.
Hello? We are here. We need help.
We need some matches!
Here.
They just can't speak Russian. Seeing that help isn't going to come from anywhere, the youngest of the Kvashas suggested the ancient way of starting a fire. That is one educated child.
Rub it and blow on it, and you will get fire. Got it. Rub and blow. You need to have more than just one stick. I don't understand anything about starting a fire.
I don't know how to do it. I only saw this in the movies.
Look, this is how much water we've got left.
It'll last until morning. While his parents were coping with the absence of fire, young Leo spotted a boat on the sea and demonstrated an excellent knowledge of foreign languages.
Excuse me, will you give us some matches? Matches, fire, lighter, matches? You are a savior, thank you, thank you. We will have fire today. We will survive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we're doing all right, honey.
Well, we made it through today. Tomorrow,
Look!
we'll go to the city to get some food. Today, we're warm and fed. In Kozynevo, no one cares about surviving the day. This is a resort for Alex and Elina.
No! I don't want to.
Come on!
Oh, so hot.
Newsflash, we're in the sauna. Smack me harder. Yeah. Wish we had beer.
Our guests are late. Speak of the devil.
We were just talking about you.
In good terms? Very good.
We brought you some treats.
A cold one? A real Russian guy.
A hat with ear flaps, a huge overcoat, with a bottle of brandy, a jar of pickles, you know.
That is how you know you are home.
Yeah, you feel home, you know?
You are in Russia.
Ancient Russian recipes.
We were missing out on that.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, tell us about the owners. They are fascinating people. Seriously?
Let's drink to love and get some steam.
The dad served in the military. He is a collector. He has been traveling around the country collecting things, enough to open the Iron Museum.
Let's drink to love and go get some steam.
Let's go.
After another portion of hot steam and a glass of homebrew brandy, jumping into ice water no longer sounds so crazy. Go, Alex, go!
Go, Alex, go. Come on, Alex.
You rock, man! Mother of God.
Are you okay? Honey, easy, easy.
I love you, and this is important. My boxers are freezing. Elina didn't dare to let ice-cold water embrace her, but she didn't want to seem weak. So she decided to dive into the snow.
Alex, I love you so much.
As you can see, the Malyshevs best express their love when they are really, really cold.
It is crazy.
Lena! I'm waiting! I didn't want to leave you behind.
That was so freaking awesome.
That was awesome. I love collecting experiences, mostly extreme ones, and this was my first time jumping into an ice-covered lake in deep winter. I don't even know how cold it is, but I feel like I'm being ripped apart.
Let's go.
We can do this all day.
I couldn't dive into that ice hole, only into snow, but Alex, he's really cool.
She warmed me up to the bones with a maple bow.
Yeah.
Really hard, that's total pleasure. The Kvashas are far away from pleasure. Hungry and exhausted, they hope for tomorrow to come as soon as possible, so they can eat at last. So, time for bed? Let's first clean up all this muck.
Lay it down. What about you?
I'll be here, by your side, at the mouth of the tent.
Sleep, 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 my bunny.
Let me close the tent. Sleep well. I'll be here.
Yura, honey, do you hear that?
Hear what?
That. Hear it?
Relax, it's just birds whooping.
I'm scared.
What, so scary? Let the birds sing. Maybe monkeys too, or some other animals. Go back to sleep.
Okay. Don't be freezing here.
Thanks.
Yura, they are in the bushes right there.
It's just the birds. Try to close your eyes and rest. Why are you so scared? Fire is burning. Even wolves don't go near fires. It's okay, go back to bed. While Lyudmila is suffering under the Malaysian sky, dreaming of her precious, safe blue house, the Malyshevs have already seen the guests off and only want one thing in the world.
You know that thing when you fall upon the bed and feel tingling all over your body?
And then you fall asleep. Day 2. It is the second day of home swap. In Kozynevo, the Malyshevs are not in a hurry to leave the warmth of their bed, which is 2 times as large as their tent.
Give it back to me.
No.
Alex, come on.
I'm freezing.
You didn't catch cold, right? Yeah, that feels like love. Something's going to happen.
They're going to throw us in the ice hole.
Is there anybody here? Hello? Wait, we'll be down in a moment. Where is Yuri?
Hello.
Good day. Hello. Yuri, here you are at last. We booked a guest house for one night.
Sorry, but I'm not Yuri.
Who are you then?
Alex.
How is this so?
We're the new owners of this house.
Well, I hope everything goes okay. Of course, follow me. It's freezing outside.
We forgot that we should be expecting guests. Alex and Elina realized that the house with the weird shower was the guest house.
Come on in. Are you sure this is our house? Pardon me, but who is sleeping on these beds?
The forebears, that's who.
I'm a peaceful person, but I have to tell you, this is a complete mess. We will clean it up really quickly. Can we take you through the museum in the meantime?
A stressful situation is evoking one house rule after another in Elina's head.
There are irons from throughout history. Leave your things here.
Is it free of charge?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course it's free.
Of course.
We were really ashamed.
Oh, snap.
We felt really awkward.
We realized we made a huge mistake, so we had to find a way out of this predicament. Everything is perfect, all for you. The morning on the seashore also started with awkward adventures.
Leo, get up. Daddy, get up. Good morning. Not so good for me, though. I barely slept last night. I was frightened by the sounds in the jungle. I thought we would be trampled by boars or attacked by monkeys and stay here forever. Why the heck is our suitcase floating around here? I can't lift it. It's full of water.
Let's get the water out.
All our clothes are soaked.
You see that?
Yeah, this is amazing. How could this happen? I don't understand. Our stuff is scattered around everywhere. Mommy!
Someone was here.
We have to gather our belongings and see if we lost anything. Our documents should all be here. Listen, where's the camera? I remember putting it here.
We never put it there. It was just lying in the suitcase.
The monkeys dragged everything away, that's for sure. Mom, why do they need a camera? They can't take photos.
They just grab whatever they like, Leo.
Look, Yura, Leo, come here. Just look at them. We're being robbed. Come here, monkey. When we approached the monkeys, I was so scared, especially when they growled. I have never seen a monkey growl. They are hiding there. There's so many of them.
They came out of the jungle, a whole pack of them.
Look, Leo. There are so many, a whole pack. That is crazy. I am all shivering. I had such mixed feelings. I was scared, but I was also excited, realizing that I had never seen something like this before and would probably never see it again.
The battle with the monkeys and ocean was lost, so the Kvashas hung their wet clothes on the ropes, hid their stuff safely, and decided to retreat to the local bazaar. Meanwhile, Elina made use of the local Wi-Fi to learn how to get to the Museum of Irons. But she didn't have enough time to research the irons themselves.
My dear friends, here we have a great collection of irons. I mean, old irons. I don't know anything about irons, but there was no other choice. I had to save the day, so I just started speaking. I was improvising based on whatever I saw. They're all different. See? Made of cast iron from different countries. Look, they also have different patterns, see? And they use different kinds of fuel and parts. Why are some irons large and others small? Why small and large? In Russia, people heated them up, right? While in Germany, people would just pour some hot water into them.
We present to you the best tour guide in the world, making up history before your very eyes.
Okay, I understand the irons, but what is that stick? A smoother.
That is a question for the museum employee, right, Elena?
This is a washing board. Can I please ask you to come up here for a minute? Are you giving a tour up there? Yeah, kinda, trying to. People would roll the cloth like that and flatten it like this. Interesting. Thank you so much for your help. You really saved the day.
While Elina is entertaining and educating her not-so-pleased clients, Alex is doing what he hates the most of all. I should have gone to the museum. Elena would have been better. Someone help! I hate putting pillows in pillowcases, or the other way around. I just basically hate making beds. This is the 21st century. Why is it, like, not automated or something? Unlike Alex, Elina is starting to like her temporary job.
Look, ladies, they had golfers like we do today. People probably heated them up with coal, too. But how? It could melt, right? Maybe through some cloth. What do you think? I think we better not try it out. I was basically saying some nonsense just to keep their attention. They probably even liked it.
Home swap. While the Malyshevs are jumping out of their skins to earn some cash, the Kvashas are planning to find some proper food today. I think that rope that I found in the forest might lead us right to the city.
Walking through the jungle is torture. I could barely keep up. We were irritated and exhausted. We pricked our legs. Leo lost his slipper.
At least we'll see some people, not just animals. Leo, how did you lose your slipper?
Slipper? Why leap? You can just walk. I can't. Why? It burns.
Oh, crap.
Hello? Hello?
Market.
Place.
Where shall we go? The bazaar is here.
We've only got a little money. We should try to hitchhike to the city.
A traveler can always get help from the locals.
Have you ever hitchhiked before?
No, never had to. I can do it. Please, no money.
Leo seems to be the most prepared for life on the island.
How do we catch a ride, Yuri? Like that?
Do as you like.
I'm so hungry and thirsty. I'm going crazy. I was bewildered by the locals. I didn't think they were so egoistic and non-responsive. They ought to see my child.
Hello, market. No money, free.
Please, no money. Hey, why are you like that? Dang. Some of them would stop, but when we told them we had no money, they just drove away. Horrible.
Hello. Market. No money, free. Free?
Please, people, we have a child.
I was shocked that they just drove away when they saw a little child, just because we told them we had no money. Yeah, the locals would stop, but only to get money. And there were many people like that. I don't believe that we can get a ride. How long have we been standing here? An hour?
About an hour. I guess there are rumors about us. There are people on the road. Don't take them.
They have no money. Well, they do have money, but if they spend it, they won't be able to buy food. And if they can't buy food, what is the point? Life without food seems unbearable. So they really have no money.
Hello. Market. No money, free.
Нет. Сейчас. Стоп.
We caught a taxi. He showed mercy. People must be kinder, must understand and help each other.
Meanwhile, the tourists under Elena's command returned from the Museum of Irons. They received knowledge, now they want a feast. Hello.
That is much better. Drink some tea to warm up. Tea is good, but will we have our soup? I remember the turkey borscht on the menu.
Borscht with turkey.
I realized they were talking about that turkey that we saw in the yard. He is a living thing.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Let me show him to you. He is Snow White. Maybe we should organize a funeral for him too. Don't you have pity?
You should just look at him and see how cute he is.
We will show him to you. You will fall in love with him, and we will eat meatless soup. The agreement should be observed. We agreed with Yuri a month ago.
You already paid.
A month ago.
We're begging you, please. We just don't want to kill a living creature, you know?
It is not our fault that the real owners went away. Just know, you are a man. You should be a warrior, a hunter, a hunter.
I can understand that. You're a guest, after all.
We are not living in the 19th century. No.
Lena, dear, our guests want that soup.
It doesn't matter if I see it or not, honey, no. You are not going to kill it, are you kidding? Please, don't do that. Why?
We're living different life these 3 days.
No. Alex, you will have to live with it. You never even killed a spider. Just wash it away in the ice hole. You'll forget about it. I think that killing a chicken is too easy. Even I could do that if I wanted to, but I already paid for it.
We have principles, and we're not going to go against them.
We are not vegetarians, but we can't think of killing.
Today in this household, no one dies. In my opinion, they're naive dreamers, living like children. That's not responsible of them to only think about themselves and their principles in a situation like this. I'll never kill an animal.
Then we are packing our things and leaving.
I was furious. I could barely keep it together when they started demanding that I kill the miserable turkey. I wanted to send them to hell, or at least somewhere far away.
I don't think they're brutes. They paid for their meat and they wanted to have it, but we are not the killing kind. We knew we couldn't do that, so we only had one option, to talk them into eating that soup without meat. Let us at least try to treat you with something. I will put food on your table. Please, show some understanding. We could never kill a living thing.
Okay, let's just go to the sauna. Of course, we thought everything would be different. They were obviously on edge. I realized how agitated they were.
Maybe you'll pour us some brandy then?
That would be good.
Yes, certainly. That was a relief.
But it left a bad aftertaste. But there was no brandy of peace in the house. So Elena took some valuables and went to the neighbors. Home swap.
Hello? Hello? Yeah? Hello? I was afraid you wouldn't be home. Thank God. We need some brandy and snacks. I brought you some eggs as we don't have money or precious things. This is not much. You're right. These are poorly selected. Help us, please. What can I do? I'll take them. Thank you so much. Thank God. Thank you. Give the bag to the lady. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Many, many thanks. You have been a great help. Have a great day. Thank God.
Unlike in Malaysia, the locals in Kozynevo are always ready to help out those in need, and they don't need any special house rules for that. We're bringing you a treat.
That is so good. So good.
Here to warm you up. With the neighbor's brandy inside, the guest became softer and kinder and burst into song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It turns out they came here to celebrate a birthday.
I wish you health.
Let me kiss you all. While the brandy is flowing, our owners have got to put some food on the table. The main course is Malaysian borscht. The recipe is simple.
I just threw all the borscht ingredients into a pot, put it into the oven, and prayed that the soup would be edible.
While the Malyshevs were saving Mr. Turkey, the Kvashas managed to get to the bazaar for free.
How much?
How much?
10.
10 of those?
That good? Yeah.
You're a kind woman.
8. Look, Leo, such cool slippers.
Thank you.
I even got a discount.
The sandals are on. Time to get some food.
The law of the bazaar is you have got to trade. It costs 3.
Who'll pay for 2 or 3?
2? Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Fish and bananas. Fresh orange.
My English is so bad. My mom always told me to learn English, that I would need it. I didn't take her word seriously until now. Here's my message to Russian children: learn English and listen to your mothers.
Yura, you are eating our dinner. Save it for this evening. 8?
6?
Thank you.
You convinced them.
Give me that. I have got to buy a magnet. I need a pretty one with the C.
Let's buy that thing.
$39.90? Are you kidding me? How much do we have? 20, 30. That will be all of our money.
We're not buying the owl.
No owl.
Buy the magnet. Trade with him. Good.
How much?
$2.80. Take for 2.
2. Maybe 2?
Does he agree?
No, only $2.50. He is terribly greedy. Well, we bought everything we needed. It turns out that 50 ringgit proved to be enough money to survive here.
I realized how little money we had. After shopping, the stingy Kvashas have 20 ringgit left. But no Russian will pay for a taxi if they can get there for free.
Hello. Beach. No money. No.
Present, tourists. A present. Yeah.
О, сейчас. Презент. Да.
Okay?
Give us a ride.
Hooray, thanks.
A piece of Russian handcrafted birch bark, which Yuri probably forgot about long ago, pays for the taxi ride. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I know I can't handle another walk through the jungle. I am so tired, it will be just physically impossible.
Not only physically, but walking through the jungle in the dark is a bad idea.
Maybe we can take a ship to the beach?
That's unlikely. We have too little money.
Maybe we can rent a little boat? Honey, we will have to do that. I won't make it on foot.
We could try to cross in a kayak.
Hello.
We need to get to that side in this kayak. Too little? Yes. Leo, yeah. Okay.
This is called exploiting children's cuteness, but it works. Malaysians are quite slim, if you ask me. I honestly never rode a thing like this.
I'm really afraid, guys.
Let's try it.
Keep balance. Keep balance. He seems to be doing it all right. My God, Leo, your father tumbled. How are you, dear? Are you safe?
Yeah,
When the boat turned over, I felt really anxious for Yura.
I wanted to see if it turns over easily or not. I mean, how easily. You know what I mean.
Row more carefully now. We don't need more of those experiments.
Do you see yourself living like this, in a tent? Do you like it?
It is really hard, but it is kind of fascinating as well. I'm always a bit frightened, but it excites me.
40 minutes later, the Kvashas finally parked their miniature yacht in front of their miniature mansion. Meanwhile, in Kozynevo, the Kvasha family's business is about to be tested.
Perfect. Take your seats. Help yourselves to anything. This is really good. I hope so. We put a lot of effort into that. That's what I'm talking about.
It's delicious. I appreciate that. Home swap.
We gathered here today for a reason, so will you maybe join us?
With pleasure.
Again, we gathered here today for a reason. We want to congratulate our dear Sergei on his birthday. He is our composer, the best one in Novgorod and all around this area. God grant you many years. God grant you many years. God grant you many years. Drink, 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 drink. Happy birthday!
By the end of the evening, the guests and the housekeepers forgot about the morning incident. All thanks to the borscht, brandy, and Russian spirit. Three.
You got it? You got it. They started singing, playing, dancing. That was a huge relief for me, and I forgot about our argument. The bird made it through the day alive, and the guests were happy.
Leaving the guests to celebrate everything out of their occasion, the Malyshevs went to establish their connection. At the end of day 2, the participants meet each other in a video conference. It is their only opportunity to share impressions from the home swap. Meet and greet. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
This was a huge surprise for us. We expected to see people of, let's say, a different nationality, but we love the nature, the sea, the beauty of all of it.
How do you like our place?
We're doing great.
We really like it. Your house is amazing. It's so beautiful and large. I think it's extraordinary. How are our rams and chickens doing? They're all good. Did you gather eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah? We entertain your guests today. Are they doing all right?
We should apologize because there was an incident.
We had a little problem with the turkey, Alex and I. We couldn't kill it.
We couldn't. Elina, dear, our guests want that soup.
It doesn't matter if I see it or not, honey. No, you're not going to kill it. Are you kidding?
We still cooked a nice dinner and nice borscht. You gave them vegetarian borscht.
We were literally assaulted by monkeys. There was a whole pack of them. That was outright crazy.
They just grab whatever they like, Leo.
Look, Yura, Leo, come here. Just look at them. We're being robbed. Come here, monkey.
That's real talk.
I'm shocked. They never attacked us, to be honest.
Yeah, not once in years. They were probably jealous. An unstable internet connection in Malaysia didn't allow the two families to get to know each other better. But if you think positively, the Malyshevs and the Kvashas both had a hard day. So they were glad to finally get some sleep. Day 3. On the morning of the third day, the guests once again didn't let Alex and Elena sleep too long.
Elina, Alex, we are leaving. Maybe they don't want money. That would be great. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
How was your sleep? Fine, thank you. So, shall we pay you?
Yeah, it's payday today. That would be awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, guys. Goodbye. Bitch. Oh, it's a bad word, but bitch.
Catch the money, catch the money, catch the money.
Where?
So we got the money. That felt really good. We were happy about it.
It's actually well-earned money.
Hard-earned by the sweat of our brows.
Exactly.
Having got the money, Alex felt like the real owner of this household. And he started cleaning up the territory of his new estate. Yuri,
Yuri's not here.
How come? We were planning on going fishing.
Yeah, we can go with you.
We could actually join you. That's fine. Yuri told us about the fishing. All right, hop on then.
I'm scared.
Don't be. By the time they reached Lake Ilmen, Alex and Elina looked like two icicles. All right, we're here. I remember telling Elina we would definitely ride a snowmobile because it is cold in Russia, where there's snow everywhere. So there has to be a snowmobile. And now I'm like, yeah, baby, I was right. The last morning on the Malaysian shore also started with cleaning up. This time, there was something useful amidst all the rubble. I saw there was a very low tide. The shore became longer than ever, and I realized I had to try looking for something in the sand. Yuri has never before had to search for breakfast on the sea floor, but he is ready to do anything to feed his family. Got it. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I got it, but the nasty thing bit me. Crabs are really difficult to catch. There are many of them. I could catch a bucket or two. But when I tried to grab them, I couldn't see them. They're really tricky. Crabs are quite fast and agile.
Yura, honey, where have you been? We got up and started looking for you. There's so many people.
3.
What? What is it? Is that our breakfast?
Yep, the Kvashas are cooking their modest breakfast on the fire. They even had to use Leah's book to start it. Boil, my little crabs. Boil. You hear the hissing. You are going to be tom yum. Meanwhile, on Lake Ilmen, the fishers are planning to catch a bucket or two of fish.
Do you do this often?
5 days each week.
You come here 5 days each week to fish? That is just crazy.
Nature, right?
Nature.
I don't know about Malaysia, but here it's freezing. Tomorrow it'll be warmer, then the ice starts melting.
You seem to really like this nature.
I really do.
I am a brave girl, all right, but
But scared, huh?
I am scared. Honey, please step back.
Okay,
You are doing quite a difficult job here.
maybe. One stands here, the other stands there. Then you take off the gloves and pull.
How do we know we caught a fish?
Hey there, handsome.
Poor thing, it must be in pain. We are not
No.
violent.
I get it. It's like pike perch. Let those go, you can kiss it goodbye.
There you are. Let me kiss you, fella.
French kiss it.
Live your life, bro. My God, it's so cold.
There you go. I'm pulling in something. It's a bream.
What is that? It's pretty big.
I thought we would be fishing with a pole like this, but it was easier than I expected. Break it.
What do you mean?
Mentally? No, physically.
So young and already so violent.
Not at all. Mission complete. There is enough fish for fish soup. Okay, the fishing is over, guys.
Poor fish.
Now the guys deserve to ride a snowmobile, like Alex promised. Careful with your hand there.
We are used to riding bikes on the sand, but this was totally different. I was cold, I was scared, but it was so exciting to ride a snowmobile with all that nature around us.
We saw something unbelievable. An ice lake stretching beyond the horizon. When they got back, Elina and Alex invited their neighbors for some fish soup, and they bought a treat of their own.
I was amazed by people here. Their faces are beaming with kindness.
Their eyes, they have kind eyes.
Yeah, we felt that special energy when you are looking at a person and it's as if they're shining.
It's how every fishing trip ends. We eat fish soup and drink vodka. Here's to fishing and to meeting new people.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for everything.
It feels like home. Here we go.
Meanwhile, in Malaysia, the Kvashas are getting a taste of the fresh crab soup from Yuri. This should be all right.
Like drinking the sea.
You got it?
Here it is. There's some meat.
Black caviar.
You like it?
Under the tail, it tastes like sturgeon. Yeah?
Like a crispy fiber.
You can fill your belly with 300 of those.
By the way, honey, you lost quite a bit of weight. This kind of life benefits you. Do you like the broth? Not so much.
This is another reminder that despite everything, it is time for the Malyshevs and the Kvashas to go back home. Home swap. Although the Kvashas left no money for their guests, Elina and Alex managed to earn $110, which the rules allow them to take home with them. The Kvashas spent all their money. Home swap. During these 3 days, the Malyshevs took photos of all their memorable moments. This collection of photos is their memento for the Kvashas. This weekend was amazing, but I must admit we were exhausted.
Yeah.
We thought there would be much less work.
It happens when someone yanks you out of your comfort zone. You're just chilling on the beach, sunbathing, and someone throws you into a pile of snow.
Feed those animals, catch that fish.
Right. Kill that turkey. Thanks.
That was really, really awesome.
Yeah.
The Kvashas couldn't take any photos as the mischievous monkeys stole their camera from them on the morning of day 2. But little Leo once again found a working solution.
Daddy, look what I drew.
That's like a really round meteor. I kind of see the fire.
A meteor with hair.
It's a coconut.
Let's put this drawing into their sleeping bag. They will be glad to find it.
The suitcases are packed and everything that Yuri and Lyudmila saved from the monkeys is going back to Kozynevo. The Kvashas are ready to state their verdict of their home swap. I could live like that for 3 days, maybe a week, but no longer.
But you have got to admit,
No, I think I could.
we spent an amazing weekend. I realized we can do anything when we work together. Start a fire, catch a ride, find food. I remember dreaming about such a vacation, but I couldn't find the strength. Mommy, I want to pee. Okay, let's hurry.
Don't go too far, Lyudmila. Lyudmila, we have to pack our things. Can you do it faster? Luda. Damn. Lyudmila. I don't regret taking part in this project. It was a great experience.
I envy those guys a little. They're like the wind. Today they are here, tomorrow they are there. I will miss this kind of adventure.
Alex is really worried about Elina wanting to swap this spirit of adventure for a more stable lifestyle.
I realized I am not prepared to own a house yet.
To own rams and a turkey.
Rams and chickens? I guess we will keep traveling for now.
I'm so happy you have come to this conclusion.
I love you.
I love you too. The backpacks are packed. Time to return to Malaysia. Foreign, but so dear.
Again. It's cold again. Mother of God.
Goodbye, dear house, and thank you.
Thank you for all we went through.
Thanks for your tests and your trials.
Here's our tradition.
We always toss a coin to wish a return. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Running to Malaysia.
It's cold here.
Home swap. Home swap convinced Alex and Elina to keep living in their tent. But Alex found a nice, stable freelance job to save money and buy a big house. As for the Kvasha family, Yuri realized that his young wife needs an athletic and vigorous husband, not a couch potato, and he decided to do exercises. On their next adventure, he will be able to catch up and capture any dirty thieving monkeys. Home swap.